This is part of the President's Space Policy Directive 1, where he directed me as the NASA administrator to go to the moon and to go with commercial partners, which is what we're going to announce today. We're doing something that's never been done before. When we go to the moon,
we're doing something that's never been done before. When we go to the moon,
so that we as NASA can do more than we've ever been able to do before.
So that we as NASA can do more than we've ever been able to do before.
So the moon is full of secrets that we don't know yet. For example, if you really want to decide what the age is of the solar system, just like you look at the rings of a tree when you cut it, if you want to learn that, you go to the moon and you analyze the samples that are there. Right after they landed and put up the US flag, we're so proud of when we have pictures here. We're so proud of when we have pictures here.
Finally, I can tell you that I choose to go to the moon. Yeah. I choose to go to the moon with artists.
Yeah, he's very graciously offered to provide those seats to artists and cultural influences and like basically, you know, key influences in society and
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Earth orbit, that's the farthest that we can go. Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. And this new system that we're building is going to allow us to go beyond and hopefully take humans into the solar system to explore. So the moon, Mars, asteroids, there's a lot of destinations that we could go to, and we're building these building block components in order to allow us to do that eventually. The moon, Mars, the moon.
Kinds of technologies that we're testing out on Space Station are definitely helping us with our goals of going beyond low Earth orbit.
A set of crewed flights will test and prove the systems required for exploration beyond low Earth orbit.
As we get further away from Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
Other than the alleged Apollo trips, all other manned spacecraft have stayed below the belts. These belts do not officially begin until an altitude of 1,000 miles is reached. When interviewed, Alan Bean of Apollo 12 initially stated that he had not gone through the belts and did not observe any effects caused by them.
Any ill effects from the Van Allen radiation belts?
No. Now, I'm not sure we went far enough out to encounter the Van Allen radiation belt. Maybe we did.
When it was pointed out that the flight pattern took him through the belts, he changed his story.
The belts are 1,000 miles to 25,000 miles above the Earth.
Then we went right out through them.
No effects on your cells?
We didn't even know it. I don't think anybody, well, maybe somebody said you went through the radiation belt, but we didn't feel it inside, and we didn't get any, you know, added radiation. Not on our mission, by the way, they hadn't been discovered yet.
Not on our mission, by the way, they hadn't been discovered yet.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen, because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So.